Imagine, it's the dead of night in London, and suddenly, a single spark ignites a fire that will tear the city apart. What if you had just moments to escape? What would you do? You're about to witness the terrifying speed and devastation of an inferno that left over 13,000 homes destroyed. But the scariest part, it was just the beginning. It's the night of September 2nd, 1666. The air is warm, and the city of London is quiet, for now. But wait, do you see it? There, in the shadows along Pudding Lane, a flicker, a spark in the darkness. That spark has caught hold, and the fire is spreading fast. The baker's shop is engulfed in flames. The fire is hungry, devouring everything in its path. Look, the wind is picking up, whipping the flames higher, pushing them from one timber building to the next. Hear that? It's the crackling of wood, the shouts of alarm. People are running towards the Thames, carrying whatever they can clutch in their arms.
Keep moving! Don't stop!
The fires are spreading!
This way! Hurry!
I can't see!
The fire is leaping across the rooftops now, racing through the narrow streets, turning night to day. Smoke is thickening, choking the life out of the air. Residents are fleeing, their faces twisted in terror. Look over there, a family scrambling to escape, dragging their children. To the left, a man is desperately dousing his house with a bucket. The Church of St. Lawrence is ablaze, the steeple collapsing in a shower of sparks. The fire is heading towards St. Paul's Cathedral. You can feel the heat on your skin, the searing, unbearable heat. The fire hooks are out. They're tearing down houses to stop the spread, but it's not working. The wind is relentless, driving the inferno forward. The streets are chaos. People are screaming. Look, they're trying to save what they can, tossing belongings into boats on the river. Hear the cries. People are separated, lost in the smoke. The fire keeps spreading, devouring everything. It's reaching the Guildhall now, centuries of history turning to ash. It's now the third day. The fire is unyielding. Half the city is gone. The sky is a hellish red, ash falling like snow. Look around, the city is unrecognizable. It's a wasteland. Over there, the charred shells of homes. To the right, shops reduced to rubble. People are huddled together, exhausted, eyes wide with fear. The old city gates are collapsing. Westminster is in danger. You can hear the distant bells, tolling in desperation. Soldiers are forming fire breaks, demolishing houses to halt the flames. It's a desperate measure. They're trying to save what's left, but the city is breaking. By the fourth day, the fire is finally dying down. Look at the devastation. Nearly everything is gone. Over 13,000 homes destroyed. The churches. Street. Paul's Cathedral, a blackened shell. People are wandering through the ruins. They're searching for loved ones, picking through the ashes. There's a man kneeling in the rubble, clutching a charred relic. A woman is weeping, staring at the smoldering remains of her life. The fire has left a scar on the city. The air is heavy with smoke and loss. London is broken, but life must go on. You can see people starting to rebuild, to piece together what they can. The city will rise again, but the memory of these days, the fear the flames has, it will haunt them forever. The fire has left a scar on the city. The air is heavy with smoke and loss. London is broken, but life must go on. You can see people starting to rebuild, to piece together what they can. The city, though shattered, shows signs of resilience. The streets, once engulfed in flames, will once again pulse with life. Homes will rise from the ashes. New regulations will be set in place to prevent such a disaster from happening again. Yet, the echoes of those burning days will never truly fade. By the time London begins to recover, it will be a different place. Streets will be redesigned with wider spaces, and buildings will be constructed of stone instead of timber. The old ways, the narrow, flammable streets, will be gone, but the scars of the fire will remain etched into the very foundation of the city. London will rebuild stronger, more prepared, but with the haunting memory of the great fire that changed everything. The fear of that night will linger, but so will the strength of those who survive, who refuse to let the city fall to the flames. The Great Fire of London was a tragedy, but it gave birth to a new, safer future for this sprawling city. A future forged in fire.